Hello Stratters, Bobgar here to play some mono green Stompy for ya. I'm against Chris JA99. I'm gonna tell him hello, and then I will suggest that he has good luck and fun. This looks totally keepable. Looks pretty good. If it's a denial heavy deck, the Treetop Village will be good later. If it's an more aggro deck, the Dryad Militant plus Collusion Tusker plus Rancor will be good. If he's an aggro deck, getting the Dismember down on him will also help to stop whatever creatures he has. Might be some kind of white weenie strategy. Maybe I know Tokens runs that land, white-black Tokens, which is a pretty good deck. Pretty good. All right. This is nice if it is white-black Tokens because it shuts off, what's that spell called? Lingering Souls. And Lingering Souls is definitely one of their strongest plays. Although, oh, some kind of white-blue-black deck. I am intrigued. Intangible Virtue, so it probably is the token deck. It must just be going blue for something. I don't know what yet, but presumably there's some reason it's going blue. Well, if I go Treetop Village now, I can go Leatherback next turn. If I go Tusker now, I can do Rancor Pump next turn. That's pretty fine too. Yeah, let's just Tusker here. I think that's okay. Not my ideal play, but I don't think it's terrible either. I am wondering if he's going to try to block me and stop me in various places, or if he's just going to mostly try to charge on through. This could end up being the wrong play, especially if he draws into... I think the deck does run at least some Thoughtseize and Inquisition, and if he draws it, he'll probably take the Leatherback. So, if that's the case, I could have made a slight mistake. Well, that's not so bad. That gives me some extra mana for next turn. I mean, it's a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Oh, and he does have the Thoughtseize, so I guess he probably takes the Baloth. I can't imagine him not taking the Baloth here. Well, that was... not a super big blowout, but certainly a mistake by me. Okay, he theoretically passes the turn since he has nothing to do. He's down to 13 life, so he's pretty low. Put this in. Play a Militant again. Rancor up a Militant. I could swing for +2. That does not feel worth it to me. He might just be dead on board next turn if he doesn't have a pretty good turn next turn. He very well might, obviously. It's down to 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have anything, he'd be dead on board. Okay, he goes to 7. Oof. Alright. No plays. Maybe he has the Flash Spirit? The only question I have is... what I want to, I think I don't want to swing, well, I could swing them both in, right? Because I can pump them both. Well, if I swing this one in, I can pump it with Aspect to make it get through. He would presumably be blocking with, I think, 2 tokens, or I think all the flash ones are 2 tokens. Whether it's Midnight Haunting or Raise the Alarms. And so there'd be 4 toughness to get past, but I'd be able to pump him for 6. That might be good enough. And I could also kill one of them. Why don't I attack with both? If he only blocks 1 here, I go... I'm already doing 2 through it. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 2 is, yeah. Plus I can kill one? Yeah, okay. I think I just swing both. Midnight Haunting, perfect. That's what I expected. He probably blocks both with 1. Yes. Excellent. Well, this one has trample. That puts me at 11 damage. He's only blocking 2 of it, so yeah. And I had the dismember too, which wouldn't have been super good, but it would have been fine. He did not show me the enchantment, but presumably he's running Bitter Blossom. I mean, that's what makes that deck super strong, so unless he's running a budget version, I'm going to bring in the spot enchantment removal for Bitter Blossom. Maybe go down the single target, well, at least one single target removal, because that's not so good. What's not good against him? I guess a 1-2 is not great. Well, it does. It turns off Lingering Souls, like I said, so I think that is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut an aspect. There's nothing great to cut against them. Is there anything else I would want in against him? Not that I can think of. They do run some Planeswalkers. Pithing Needle could be okay, but again, I don't know his list, so maybe it won't be. That could be okay against Lingering Souls, but I think I'm better off with just the Militants, causing them to get exiled. Gut Shot would be okay if I didn't think he was going to pump them, but he definitely is. I think I just run it back. Put in those 2 minor changes. Hopefully I don't end up playing this incorrectly. But I like, this is a deck my girlfriend owns. We don't have a totally optimal build of it. We own it in paper. So I played it at Friday Night Magic a couple of times, and it's a really fun deck. I like this deck a lot. It feels very fair, but it's much more mid-rangey than something like Stompy. Eventually it just gets to a point where you can't really stop it anymore. Man, I think this is a keep, but it sucks not having a 1-drop against them, especially since I'm kind of the aggro deck here. I'm a little worried he'll be able to get a footing, but I still think I just play. This seems worth playing. Thoughtseize turn 1, or Inquisition, or Duress. Duress only has 1 target, so it's probably the least important thing in my hand right now. Well, that at least gives me a turn 1 play that doesn't make me feel as bad. I guess it tells him exactly what I drew, but I care much less about that than I do about hitting 3 mana on turn 3. Okay, puts the face down card under it. And passes the turn. Another treetop village. That's not going to be important for a while. There's some question of whether I play Tusker or Strangleroot. I think... Man, my gut says Tusker here, actually. Let's play Tusker. There's a couple of reasons I'm thinking Tusker. It's like a turn slower, but it'll accumulate more damage overall. Easier to beat through a Intangible Virtue plus token. And getting your Strangleroot pathed feels a lot worse. Land. I think I'm going to play Strangleroot here. I think I'm going to play Dryad Militant Strangleroot as opposed to Baloth. Put slightly more damage on the... Well, I guess it puts the same amount of damage on the board total, but I'm also a little bit worried about Lingering Souls hitting next turn. What's my game doing? Okay, there we go. It does more damage this turn, too. So it does more damage cumulatively, but he might have an instant speed, and if he does, he'll probably block at least Strangleroot with 1, which is totally fine to me. I'm okay with that. Make my 3-2, I like that. And that also turns on Avatar being a 4-3 when he comes down. Intangible Virtue, sure thing. Another Intangible Virtue, still seems fine. I mean, it's a little annoying. but I'm not super worried about it. Well, I got multiple Baloths in hand now. He's going to need a couple more intangible virtues to really trade up with that. The only question I have is, do I play one now, or do I just play Avatar of the Resolute? Avatar of the Resolute, this might be his only chance to come in as a 4-3, but I guess with these guys having 3 attack, it's not actually that important, so why don't I just slam this guy down? And I will swing in like so. You can block if you wanna, and you do. That's fine. Take 3, go to 10, pass the turn. I have a pretty good amount of damage here too if he doesn't have a good play. Presumably he does. Inquisition of Kozilek, sure, either of those are fine takes. They're about the same to me right now unless he kills the Strangleroot, which seems unlikely to me. He has another Windburst Kites, which he, given that he has 0 creatures, is not going to play down anytime soon. And I draw, well, it's a good draw. Depending on if he blocks and how he blocks, I might use that this turn. No blocks. He could have a path, huh? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd rather take him to 1 life, I think. I cannot imagine him winning if I take him to 1 life, unless he gets extremely lucky. I think that's the better play. Fine in response. I guess I should have gone for it. Which one do I want him killing the least? Probably this one. Pass turn. He has 4 mana spell. What the heck is it? Taps 4 mana, concedes. Got it. Sweet! Got there against tokens. That's actually probably not the easiest matchup. I could see that one being pretty hard. When I've played against it with my own version of the tokens deck and my paper version of tokens and my paper version of Stompy, it's come out to about 50-50 when I played it against my girlfriend. I played either side of that matchup. It's usually about a 50% matchup. So, good. Sweet. Got there. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.